Well, thank you. If I knowed you felt that way about me, I would have asked for more money. First of all, I am excited to be here. My wife and I, and it's been the last 14 days have been crazy since we were in New Orleans about a week and a half ago and won our conference tournament here, and decided to drive back to Atlanta instead of flying because everyone was excited, and drove back and found out who were playing the NCAA tournament, then NCAA tournament, and next you know I'm sitting here back in New Orleans. But I'm gonna keep this brief because I want to really get to these guys. First of all, I had a great job, and I want to thank the people at Georgia State, and I know some people are watching this, and our president, Dr. Mark Becker, I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity. I never take for granted when you get an opportunity to be a head coach, and so I want to thank him for the opportunity. It was a great 8 years. We won a lot of basketball games, and my goal when I took the job is that I wanted to make it a better place before and after I got there, and I believe we were able to do that. So I want to say thank you to all the community at Georgia State and the city of Atlanta. They really treated us beautiful, and so I want to be able to do that. And I started that to say this. We have been in the NCAA tournament 3 of the last 5 years. We've had a lot of success. I had planned. My plan was to retire at Georgia State and be the basketball coach there. I had, in the last 4 or 5 years, I've had multiple offers to leave. Atlanta was my home. We built a home. We knew we were having our granddaughter. My entire family now lives in Atlanta. So it was going to take a lot for me to leave. And I'll be honest with you, this gentleman right here, if it wasn't for him, I don't know if I'd do that. He blew me away. And so I said yes. I said yes. Now, the funny part about this, I didn't tell my wife about this job. And so right before the NCAA tournament, and everyone's excited, you know, she's having a glass of wine. We're actually on a bus, and we stopped off at a place in Mississippi at a sports bar that I've never heard of, and we just stopped off the side of a truck stop and brought the team in, and we watched the selection show. So I kind of pulled my wife to the side and said, hey, I got to talk to you about something. She said, yeah, they're excited. We're going to play Houston. I said, no, that's not what I want to talk to you about. She said, well, you look kind of worried about it. I said, yeah, it's about Tulane. And I'm thinking about maybe making a move to Tulane. What are your thoughts? And she said, it's in New Orleans. And so she said, yes. And that's it, walked away. That's not how things work in my house. And so I knew then that it was okay. But the second part of that is that, and I'm going to turn this way when I say this, I'm not used to losing, and I'm not going to get used to losing ever. I plan on going to the NCAA tournament next year with my team at Georgia State. I plan on going to the tournament next year with my team at Tulane. Guys, I took over at Georgia State, 10 straight losing seasons, at a press conference like this. And there were numerous people who were boosters, just like a lot of people here, that didn't believe we can do that. Kind of laughed and said, yeah, coach, you're crazy. You're not going to win at Georgia State. I had coaches who said that, who actually called me this morning, and I want my old job. It's funny how that worked out. I am telling you, not only are we going to win, we're going to win big, and we're going to consistently win. I told these guys yesterday, I got 2 goals for this team next year. They have the largest turnaround in NCAA history from 0-18 to get to the NCAA tournament. And the 2, to prove everyone wrong. The third was a personal goal. We played Houston in the NCAA tournament the other day. I didn't like how it ended. I didn't like some of the things that some of the players had to say to me. I don't know if they're a rival of you guys, but they just became a rival of mine. We're going, and I know this will get to Houston. Houston, you got me the first time. You won't get me again. That's for real. Now, off that personal note, we play in this building, guys, November the 6th. I just looked at the schedule. I don't care if the Los Angeles Lakers come through here. I don't care if the Boston Celtics, who my son plays for, comes through here. We are winning that game to show people that we mean business. I don't care who we play. We can't be great on the road. We can't be great other places unless you're great here. Now, that's a lot of work we've got to get done, but that's what we're going to get done. I hope you guys are with me. I'm going to the tournament. If y'all don't want to go, then that's okay. I'll take me and my wife and president, somebody going to the NCAA tournament playing. I'm just used to that, and I want you guys to be a part of that. You got a lot of successful things going on here at Georgia State, and I've been coaching long enough, and you know, I've been really impressed by some things. The first thing I was impressed with is our women's basketball program. Our women's coach got 500 wins. Now, I'm not far from her. I'm about 40 wins away from her, and I told her this yesterday. Lisa, I'm 40 wins. Guys, if I don't catch her in 2 years, there's a problem. I ain't waiting 8 years to get 40 wins. So in 2 years, I want to come to Lisa and say I joined the Lisa Club at 500. So I want to make sure you guys can help me with that, all right? We got to get that done. The next part of it, and this is the hardest part of, last night was the only time I thought, man, do I really, really want to take this job? And you didn't know this, but your football coach is from Georgia Southern. And Georgia State and Georgia Southern kind of clash a little bit in the state of Georgia. And I can't even believe we're going to be working together. So I sent Coach Fritz a text, and I said, listen, we're going to get this thing started the right way. How you doing? He sent me, Coach, glad you're here. I said, no, I don't want to hear all that. I said, if we want to be friends, I have to call the first play next year. It took a while for him to text back. He said, what are you going to call? I said, we're going to throw it the first 90 times. I ain't heard back from him yet. But I am so looking forward to my new favorite football team. And I'm a huge college football fan. Didn't used to be until when you move to Georgia, you have no choice but to be a college football fan. So I am a big college football fan, and my new favorite team wears green now. And can't wait to cheer not only our women's basketball and our volleyball and our football. My wife and I will be at all the games. I think that, again, I think it's important that we're all in this thing together. I'm invested in these guys, they're invested in me. But make no mistake, I came here to win. I could have stayed where I was at and been happy, and we were able to win. I came here to win, and I'm going to win. All you who doubt, that's okay. But I'm one of those guys that my wife will tell you this, I'm going to tell you I told you so. So just like when I left Atlanta, I sent a lot of I told you so's out to a lot of people. People thought that I couldn't do it at IUPUI. There are people, I still don't even know what IUPUI stands for, and I worked there for 17 years. So if I can recruit and win at IUPUI, I surely can recruit and win at Tulane. IUPUI may be the hardest job in the country, and I know I love Indianapolis, I raised my family there, but we won at a place that no one said we can win. And I've had texts, and I've saved the texts, and I've saved the messages of people that said, Ron, why? Oh, they're going to know why. They're going to know why in about 12 months. Next time we're sitting in here, we're going to be celebrating going to the tournament, and we will be dancing. So I just want to thank you. I can't tell you enough. Thank you. Say to my wife, I wouldn't have done this if she had said no or hesitated. And so I knew this was great. Yesterday, she went off for a few hours, and she was at the mall, and first time I saw her this morning. So I guess I know where everything's going. But no, we are excited. I do want to say this, Jasmine, I know that my daughter's a doctor, and she had clients she had to see today, but she's watching. I really appreciate it, and I'm sorry you guys aren't here, but I love you. This is your new home. People are going to be great here. My son plays for the Celtics. He couldn't be here because they play tonight. And again, tell Kyrie to pass you the ball. All right, guys. I love you. I can't wait to get started, and God bless all of you. Thank you.